something? Or?
Hmm?
You guys are doing like a documentary or something? Or?
I don't answer questions. What's going on here? You guys having a meeting or something?
I don't have a problem.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armed people around us.
I mean, they can do whatever we want to do here. Right. I don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they're going to agenda. Still you got? No, you can't. You guys have a nice day. Stay out of the restricted area.
You're totally wrong, Sergeant, on that. Okay. Hey, can I have all your names, please?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Sergeant Lindsley. This is Officer Legate. And we're done. Have a nice day.
You're a corporal? Or no, that's corporal. That's your ranking officer?
Training.
Training?
I'm Officer Grandpa.
Do you know the Smith v. Cumming stage or the court case?
I don't know what it is. I don't have to tell you.
Well, you're talking about the wiretapping stage? That's not a place we can't. But just if you expect the training officer, FTO, just look up the like I said, criminal arrest.
Any of you guys under internal affairs investigation? Any complaints on you? Violating rights?
Records and ask about public access.
That's good. That's good. Thank you, Sergeant, for permission to come see my building we pay for. Thank you.
So what union are you with? What group are you with?
I'm Captain Awesome.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. We're government accountability.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, sir. Gotta watch the watchers. It's gonna add new insight to the situation.
You got people that are surrounding and videotaping personally on vehicles. That has a tendency to get our ire up. We don't know what's going on. So you guys, what you're doing. If you guys don't want to cooperate, that's fine. I got no problem with it. It's a two-way street. Cooperation is a two-way street.
Absolutely. My agenda is to make sure you guys ain't violating civil rights. That's my agenda. Your guys' reaction to me exercising my First Amendment right.
Are you still allowed to do it?
It's gone both ways.
Is there any issue with you doing it?
Not right this second, but trust me, there have been. Okay, so don't act like it hasn't happened.
They're getting murdered every day, and then you're in here videotaping our personal vehicles.
How many?
You're wondering why we're out here?
How many are murdered every day? How many are murdered every day? One?
On average every
Two?
15 hours.
Oh, so one every 2 days.
Yeah.
You know how many cab drivers get killed in America?
How many?
One every 24 hours.
I'm not a cab driver.
I'm not a cab driver.
Right, they're a little bit more dangerous job,
I'd be
right?
out here wondering what we're doing too.
I'm an Uber driver.
You see
where? Hold on.
I would be
You
concerned
see
about that.
where? All right, gentlemen, anything else? Because we're out of here.
Just one more. Sergeant, there's another case that just got settled for the state attorney's office. It's Madonna versus Fernandez. That's covered in ours area as well.
Have a nice day.
You don't like when I tell you case law?
It doesn't matter.
Will you look it
I'm
up at
just
least?
making sure that you guys aren't doing anything
No,
wrong.
we're not.
You guys can do whatever you
No
want.
ill
Have a
will
nice
or
day.
anything.
But do you mind if you
Enjoy
look
your
up?
constitutional right to videotape. Go ahead.
You said it was a felony to record you, but you said it's a felony to record you. But if you look up Madonna versus Fernandez and then Smith v. Cummings, that one was just in 2018.
Enjoy yourself.
But you don't.
Thumbs up, then we'll deal with it then.
I don't want to deal with it. I mean, it's just easy.
Have a nice day, man. Just, hey,
See you later.
We did, and
We're-
so about like 90 you guys showed up.
We're-
Saying it's a
when
felony.
you start videotaping our personal
We can
vehicles,
videotape in the public.
Listen, you guys are dismissed. You don't have to hang out.
94303, guys, look it up.
940.
Smith v. Cummings, look it up. Fernandez versus that there, look it up.
Semantics with you. I'm telling you.
This isn't
If you
semantics,
come
this is
and you
case
start
law.
videotaping personal vehicles, we're going to find out what you're doing. We're
Okay.
going to ask you, and if that's a violation or that makes you upset, so it goes.
No, it's not.
That's just the way it is. Nobody's in handcuffs. Nobody's rights have been stifled. So guess what, gentlemen? We're going to talk to you. If you don't like it, walk away. You can walk away too.
You can walk away too.
Hey, just real quick, like I was saying, I know you cited the wiretapping statute. I know you're going to leave, but you cited the wiretapping statute.
Listen, if it comes up on YouTube, and
Look
my
up Madonna
voice is
versus
on it, we'll
Fernandez.
find out.
It was just
We'll find
settled.
out exactly.
And then Smith v. Cummings.
Would you like to see it? I'll-
You were with a.
I'll post it later so you guys can see it.
And if I sit here with my voice is on it, we'll
Guys,
do it.
Okay.
let's take
Have
all
a
this.
nice day.
Let's take all of this off of like, and just focus on the one, problem there.
What
Do you
problem?
see where, even if it is legal for you to do so, do you see where we will come from? We have 3 guys outside of a police department randomly videotaping cars. We're gonna come out and talk to you. Okay, that's all we're doing.
It's like if somebody was
That's all we're
doing
doing.
to you.
Same way if somebody walked up to your house.
One
and
person
outside
coming up to
videotaping
talk
your
to me
house.
would be totally reasonable. 5, 6, 7, 8 armed gang members.
Listen, what you're doing, and you know it is, what you're doing is you're trying to provoke somebody to do something wrong. I get it.
So hold
You've got an
on.
agenda. I get it.
Let me clarify.
But what I'm trying to tell you
Me
is that I'm going to
exercising
protect
my
your
my
constitutional
rights is
and I'm gonna
provoking?
protect the-
Is me exercising my rights trying to provoke you? Is that what you just
If you
said?
would like to do that, that's fine. It's up to me if I'm going to choose to go that route or not.
Okay, so but me exercising them, just videotaping, that's provoking,
I'm telling you, you have an agenda.
and that's exercising my rights,
And
correct?
you're trying to provoke us to do something so you can get it on camera and claim and file a suit
So
against
don't-
us.
By
so don't do
exercising my
something.
rights.
And we haven't.
I know.
And we haven't.
What? Just real quick, if you don't mind me, cameras up there. I just did a story in an article on the tag cameras, tag readers. You probably have the LPRs here. No. Daytona Beach has 8 of them across International Speedway Boulevard. 3,600 tags per minute they can read. And what you can do with those afterwards, and I've been in the system, I've worked in that. You can actually create heat maps and track people, which you're saying like if I'm recording stuff, but you guys essentially are doing that.
You know the reason why they have tag readers?
They're really good and
You know
beneficial.
why, but here's the thing. You know the reason why. The same way we're able to carry a gun open carry on our hip that other people can't do. We have a reason we do certain things.
Yes,
It's
you got
for
Yeah,
public
I
safety.
absolutely
It's for
understand.
public safety. There's a reason behind it. Your reasoning behind doing this
Did you?
simply because
They're really
Right,
useful. I mean,
but
they are,
did you know that Hitler took away the guns for public safety? Do you understand what public safety can do? Well, when you stifle citizens' rights for public safety, I mean, that's a non sequitur there. I mean, why would you say that that's okay? That it's okay to track everybody on the one chance that one of those 3,600 tags per minute might be a criminal? Why is it okay to track everybody?
personal information on you don't understand. Let's say we get a description of a suspect, right? Like we say, oh, white male, red shirt, blue pants, going to a store. Okay?
Yeah.
We see a white male wearing, he may not be the guy, but he matches that description. So we're gonna get out and talk to that person.
Right.
You may not be the guy.
You're going to ask him for ID, right?
Yes, we're gonna get out and talk to them.
What would grabbing his ID tell you about if he just robbed somebody? Would that tell you if he just robbed somebody?
No,
So you don't really need his ID. You're just checking for back warrants, right?
Because here's the thing. Guess what? If initially we determine, okay, he's not the guy, and somehow he fooled us, later on we know, hey, that guy you sent out with, did you get his ID? Yeah, I got it here. Yeah, it turns out he actually was the guy. Okay, well, I have information. It's a just in case. You see what I'm saying? Exactly.
Okay.
Not in your head. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, that can be reasonable. That can be reasonable.
Versus, hey, that guy that you stopped out with, he turns out to be the guy. Did you get his ID? Oh, no, I didn't ask for it. Well, now we're at squares that we don't have anything on him.
We have a right to be here. We don't know if you do or not. That's the thing. And we don't know if you do or not because we don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, we don't know what your intentions are.
Well,
If you were to come up to me and go, hey, listen, man, we want to videotape you guys in the park. Oh, okay.
Any citizen has the right to be here on public property, though, right? Okay, so why would you step out? I mean, if you see a human being out here, don't they have a right to be here?
Not if they're back here.
No one was back here. No one was back here, though.
Restricted. But you
Right.
guys are walking around and videotaping it. Gentlemen, I'm just telling you, if something like that were to happen in your personal home, I would go and I would investigate that to find out, to give you peace of mind. You don't have 40 pounds of equipment on you. You're not wearing one of these that stop bullets.
Right?
And I don't want to have somebody standing over in the woods with a rifle poking holes in me.
Right.
So when I got people that are doing exactly what you're doing, we call that recon in a tactical sense. You're trying to find out exactly where cars are parked and what the avenues of shooting it. Now, if you say you're not doing it, I need to know.
Okay.
Because it's my life.
This
that's
is
on the line.
recon. So this
It's
is what
just
the
like
Army
it's on the
does
line.
when they go around a military
You're missing the
institution.
point.
No, you're missing the point. Recon is something that you would never see if it was actually occurring.
happens
Let's
all the
be
time,
real.
man.
No, come on, man. Let's be real. Who are they sending out? The Cub Scouts to recon? You're not sending out a Navy SEAL to recon, and you're going to see them? I don't think so, sir.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out that you guys are on the level.
All right.
We're
Well,
obviously not going to see eye to eye here, so...
we're on the level.
You can film all you want to. I have no problem with that. You want to stand on the sidewalk and film us coming in and out? By all means, do it. If you want to
Just
sue the
letting
police
you know.
department, call them agency, get you set up.
Wanted to get all this on camera so you know your rights have not been violated. All we did was stand out and talk to you to figure out what
Not
you're
even
doing.
close.
That's
In fact,
it.
you
Absolutely.
When we came up to talk,
The only place I ever felt it was
Yeah.
when he said it's a felony to record his audio.
it is a felony.
It is.
It's not. It is
Get
not a
fined.
felony. It is not. I
It is.
promise you, it is not. Smith be
Well,
coming.
then if
and
it shows up on YouTube,
then
we'll
what?
figure it out.
We can figure it out.
How should I title it so that you'll find it on YouTube? Because I want to make sure you see it. What should I title the video?
YouTube.
Melbourne, Florida Police?
Go ahead. Okay.
All right, buddy. You'll see it tonight.
But yeah, like I said, those. But even like I said, those tag readers. Going back to that talk there, they're very valuable.
So that's a dead horse. We don't have.
No, I'm just we
Like
had a
talking
conversation.
about us having cannons. We don't have cannons.
I know, but they're a really valuable tool. You can find people that have suspended driver's license warrants, and they're really good. What I was getting at.
You do
Right.
or not. That's the thing. And we don't know if you do or not because we don't know what you're doing.
We don't know what your intentions are.
Well,
If you were to come up to me and go, hey, listen, man, we want to videotape you guys in the park. Oh, okay.
Any citizen has the right to be here on public property, though, right? Okay, so why would you step out? I mean, if you see a human being out here, don't they have a right to be here?
Not if they're back here.
No one was back here.
Absolutely not.
No one was back here, though.
Restricted. But you
Right.
guys are walking around and videotaping it. Gentlemen, I'm just telling you, if something like that were to happen in your personal home, I would go and I would investigate that to find out, to give you peace of mind.
you don't have 40 pounds of equipment on you. You're not wearing one of these that stop bullets.
Right.
And I don't want to have somebody standing over in the woods with a rifle poking holes in me.
Right.
So when I got people that are doing exactly what you're doing, we call that recon in a tactical sense. You're trying to find out exactly where cars are parked and what the avenues of shooting is. Now, if you say you're not doing it, I need to know.
Okay.
Because it's my life.
This
that's
is
on the
recon.
line.
So this
It's
is what
his
the
life
Army
that's on the
does
line.
when they go around a military
You're missing the
institution?
point.
No, you're missing the point. Recon is something that you would never see if it was actually occurring. Let's be real. No, come on, man. Let's be real. Who are they sending out? The Cub Scouts to recon? You're not sending out a Navy SEAL to recon, and you're going to see them? I don't think so, sir.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find out that you guys are on the level.
All right.
We're obviously not going to see eye to eye here, so...
We're on the level.
You can film all you want to. I have no problem with that. You want to stand on the sidewalk and film us coming in and out? By all means, do it. If you want to sue the police department, call an agency, we'll get you set up.
Wanted to get all this on camera so you know your rights have not been violated. All we did was stand out and talk to you to figure out what you're doing. That's it.
Absolutely.
The only place that we felt it was when he said it's a felony to record his audio.
It is a felony.
It is.
It's not. It is not a felony. It is not. I promise you, it is not. Smith be coming.
Then if it shows up on YouTube, we'll figure it out.
We can figure it out.
How should I title it so that you'll find it on YouTube? Because I want to make sure you see it. What should I title the video?
YouTube.
Melbourne, Florida Police?
Go ahead. Okay.
All right, buddy. You'll see it tonight.
Well, yeah, like I said, those. But even like I said, those tag groups. Going back to that talk there, they were very valuable.
So that's a dead horse. We don't have.
No, I'm just we had a conversation.
About us having cannons. We don't have cannons.
I know, but they're really valuable too. You can find people that have suspended driver's license warrants, and they're really good. What I was getting at.
All right, I'm done with these jokers. Although they came out like gangbusters, they held back. Didn't do anything inappropriate. Starting to twist the drizzle a little bit. I'm gonna check out the inside here.
Insurance company information?
No. Thanks, so.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, Melbourne Police Department. Melbourne, Florida.
Just waiting for LT to come in here or something like that. So.
Oh, it's a little rainy out there.
Come on in.
Go ahead, bud.
Good book.
Thanks.
All right, so I'm it. I'm who you asked for.
You're the sergeant? Okay.
My name is Sergeant.
Are you his supervisor out there, if you don't mind?
Actually, we're equals.
Okay. So,
So then you picked a bad day.
I picked it bad. It was a bad day.
All the supervisors are in a supervisor training. Me and him are it today.
Okay.
So I'm the other supervisor on the road. I've been asked to come up here and talk.
I appreciate your time coming up here. I do have the complaint form. What it was is that there's three things. It's a First Amendment protected activities. We have a case law called Smith v. Cumming. I don't know if you've heard of that. And then there's another one that just happened in 2018, which is Madonna versus Fernandez. It's where a gentleman was recording the police chief in his office, had the phone on the table, didn't tell him he was recording.
Right.
They charged him with that wiretap. State attorney reversed it and says, no, if you're in official capacity or duty, you have the ability to record any public official, and then even this lady over here talking. Sergeant out there says, I had to back off, in which that's where it restricted my First Amendment right, is that I had to back off because he says, if you're recording me without my permission, I'm going to arrest you for a felony. You can't do that. You cannot do that. I think we de-escalated, you guys de-escalated a little bit down there. All we do is we go around and we do First Amendment audits, we do HIPAA audits. We check and see if everything is good with most police departments. There's a form up there. So what this is just a form. I'll leave it over here in case you want it. I'll take it to be good. But all we do is just go around and we check things. We do tours. I give informational tours about different departments. First thing I said when I walked up here was that you can press this button after hours and then you can get dispatcher, it's like calling 911 to push this button. And then next thing you know, we have a gentleman that's walked down the parking lot in a bike shirt, wouldn't identify himself. And if you don't mind, I won't put my hand all the way back to me. He had his hand behind his back in the middle of his waistband. And I said, who are you? What are you doing? And what's going on? I said, what's your name? I was trying to find out who he was. I think he came from the police department. Wouldn't identify himself. I confirmed that you guys are no longer CLIA accredited. And I just said, what are you doing? So if he's not going to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to him. The first thing you should do is at least identify yourself. It's in your policy to do so.
Right.
But the more troublesome thing is that felony that says that I'm threatening to be arrested for felony. So what do? I had to stop all my activities and walk away because I feel like he's going to arrest me. Whether it's guilty or not, or innocent or not, or if I'm charged or not, it's stopping me from doing what I'm doing.
Well, what he's referring to is, it actually came from a judge just a couple months ago when and it was my case, I was on a traffic court case, and a guy brought his phone and said, I have him saying this. And she's like, well, you can present it as evidence, but if you recorded his audio without his permission, that's a felony. That came from the judge at the courthouse.
All right, is it local judge?
Yes.
So then that's where Smith v. Cumming and McDonough, those all went to the 11th Judicial Court of Appeals.
Right.
So that trumps that court's ruling.
Okay.
So that's why I say that. And
that's where he got that from.
Yeah, and that
From our local judge here from North
that
Florida.
local judge really misinformed. I hate to
We
judge.
may want to go down there and educate them.
Do you remember the judge's name?
It was a female traffic judge.
I will. We'll probably go down maybe that one. See if we can find
Yeah.
it. But like I said, I appreciate your time. I definitely said even a little bit more research.
Are you on the road there? Or?
Yeah, Aaron's on one now, she's got one pending, Eric's on one, and then he's got one pending. So do you need it now?
No, I want to just bring it up to you guys because you can't get paid somewhere. Like, especially stuff on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, don't work Friday, but yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is because people are going to reach. It's bad. Like, when they say, oh, it's like time to start. Talk to them, I'm like, so we were there for like an hour and a half. And I'm like, is there any way that I can yeah, where the fire trucks are, where the fire trucks are supposed to be, they're running along with that. Yeah, I just want to put out there for people.
It was my court case.
Sounds like you won that site though.
Yes, yeah.
But like I say, with that, you know, and unfortunately, I know there's always a disconnect from police and citizens, and that's hard because what we try to do is we try to show on our YouTube pages, just like this gentleman here and here, that for 100% that there are some good places out there. This one's not a good place today. Like I went through the Volusia County Courthouse, all the way through it up to the sheriff's office, back down, tax office. I said to them, I have a concealed permit on my weapon on me. I don't have anything. Just like I said, concealed permit on me. Am I okay to have it in the tax office here? And they're like, absolutely. We welcome you because you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
And I said, okay, thank you. They got a pass. I mean, so many people when he just wrote in letters. Thank you guys for respecting the First Amendment. This one was bad. And
Try going to the IRS office with that.
okay, we'll see if you get the call.
They won't let us off duty. They won't let us in the IRS office.
For the firearm?
For the firearm.
I don't know if it's one of the prohibited places.
It could
It's not.
be.
Yeah, it's federal, no?
It's,
I don't believe there's a preemption on it.
there's not a preemption on
They
that
won't
one.
even let a police officer off duty.
Is there a sign on the, is there a sign out front?
Yeah.
It has to be cited with state statute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
security guards will not even let an off-duty police officer in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, I do a lot of Second Amendment stuff and,
All right, guys, closing it down. We've got about all the education that can be done here, which doesn't look like much. They didn't want to take the card. They didn't want to take the case law. They just wanted to say, if we see it on YouTube and I hear my voice, we'll do something then. Yeah, you'll laugh at yourself for being an idiot. All right, guys, we're out of here.